Welcome, air gunners. Don with Airguns of Arizona. Today we're going to be discussing the Sidewinder. People have had a couple questions on how to remove, clean the barrel, and properly reinstall it to get the magazine rotation, the headspace right. We're going to go over that, and we're going to go how to go over to clear a simple jam that's in the magazine. Sometimes people are dialing them back too far. It requires air pressure for the magazine to function, and when it gets turned too low, the magazine fails to function. The pellet maybe protrudes part way out, then you can't remove the magazine. So I'm going to show you how to clear that while we're at it, and let's get started. You need three basic tools: 1.5, a 2, and a 4mm. So the first thing you can do is you can loosen the barrel. These two barrel screws right here. They clamp the barrel in position and keep it locked in place. The next thing we're going to do is going to remove the barrel. Now, to get the shroud off, if you were going to clear a jam, you would loosen up the top screws up here, the two rearward screws. This will slide off the front. Next thing you do to remove the shroud, you have 1.5mm in the back. Then 2mm, you have two of those, two on each side. Now in the case you had a jam, which is the reason we removed the shroud, you can access through the breech where the barrel attaches into the receiver the magazine. If the pellet was protruding, as an example here, you could simply go down there with some kind of flat tool, use the end of an Allen wrench or a pin punch or whatever, and push the pellet back till it was below flush on the magazine surface. Then you should be able to unlock the magazine and have it come out normally. So to reinstall the barrel, insert the barrel, put the block in the back. The low side, the thin side goes on the bottom. Again, as with the rattler, you will feel the barrel turn and stop against the magazine. When it stops, we're going to give it about 1/8 of a turn out, and you can tighten up the screws now if you like, or we can wait till we get the shroud on, which is generally what I do. I go ahead and install the shroud. It should set nice and flat. The scope rail should go on easily. Just like that, and then we will tighten up the screws. Generally, I like to put all the screws in for the shroud at the same time and then tighten them at the end. And that's it, simple as that. If you're firing your gun, you find out that the magazine is turning a little sluggish. It could be very possibly the barrel is just a little tight. So just back off the barrel just a slight amount. And of course, you're gonna have to loosen your clamp screws. If you find that the gun is puffing a little air on your face when you're firing it, the barrel's probably a little too loose. So obviously you're gonna tighten it just a slightly, 1/16 of a turn. Small rotation, and reclamp it. And that should solve any problems with cleaning the barrel or clearing a jam, so if you may have one. Thank you.